Kaboom, reconnection successful. Reed Mac just blessed me with $2 here in the population of the chat box. Let me drop a couple of dollar bills off the ceiling here. We got hit with another soy EMP. I assure you this time around, it's not the internet connection. We got hit by the crypto police out here from YouTube. Apparently they don't want us to boom how we boom, but we're back online, successfully reconnected. Stream health on the green, grass-fed, pasture-raised. Kaboom, kaboom. Shout out to Reed Mac. Showing love there in the population of the chat box as we take fire. As we take fire on the left flank. It's all good, boomers. We're still here. Bitcoin at 8,000. Ether at 174. Ripple, we got those Ripple trolls stopping by. Hello to y'all. 28 cents on Ripple. Bitcoin Cash at 215. Litecoin at 52. Binance at 17. And EOS. I said yesterday that EOS, I believe, is going to stick around. They're paying the piper. And what's interesting with EOS, EOS is looking kind of suspect. I'm going to be honest with all these Chinese block producers. They're in bed, perhaps arguably, with the regulators out here in D.C. setting up shop close by. Block One paying the piper. And then they got all Chinese block producer. Keep an eye on EOS as they continue to stay in the top 10. Satoshi Vision's garbage. Stellar at 6. Tron at 1. Leo at 99. Cardano at 3. Monero 53. And Huobi at 342. Drop a comment here in the population. Let me know if you read me. 10-4, roger that, loud and clear. As Bitcoin takes a dip southwards on this Bitcoin train. All aboard if you're ready for the blood. Boom. Keep on accumulating, separating the men from the mice and the pits from the poodles. It's been a while since we separate the men from the mice and the pits from the poodles. I need more Bitcoin pit bulls out here. Shout out to Reed Mac once again. Thank you so much. Let me drop 2 bombs for you. Drop me a comment out here, boomers, after we got knocked offline here. I think this is part 2. This has to be part 2. Let me go ahead and put that in the subject title here, in the title here of the video. Part 2, after we got knocked off by the crypto police. The cucks over there at YouTube don't want us to boom how we boom. You can see Coinbase currently at 79.71. Today we're going to be talking about these Binance futures, how they compare to backed. Little excitement with the backed, little volume out there. We'll be talking about Bitcoin sentiments, how they're feeling with the BTC worldwide, and more. Drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking. I came across this article over there. I have it linked down below via CryptoBriefing.com. Retail investors driving Binance futures as Bitcoin slumps. Crypto market has found a direction today, and it's not up. It's headed south. Bitcoin fell below 8,000, losing 3% in 24 hours. 3% in 24 hours. And I think that this is going to cause the market sentiment to kind of go down. Funny Bunny says, Punish GT. Satoshi Nakamoto's here. He says, smash the likes. Shout out to our little cousin. Michael Toth says, Litecoin USD reaching near 78.6 Fibonacci. Is that the short-term target for BTC as well? I don't know. And I did some videos on the Fib not too long ago, but I'm forgetting the math off the top right now. Shout out to the boomers in there. Michael Toth, Nakamoto, GT. Dolphin just dropped me a $1.99. Thank you so much, Dolphin. 134. Boom, boom, boom. Let me drop a couple dollars out the sky for our crypto soldier out there. Dolphin 134, always showing love. I appreciate you, Dolphin. Thank you so much. Let me snipe out a funny bunny. Or a baby bear cub, excuse me. Boom. Indeed. Shout out to GT 134, Nakamoto. Main events here. I had to refresh. Oscar Olivares. I had to refresh the population of the chat box because as we were under fire, we were taking fire out here. And that was the deal. So live streams on green. You guys read me loud and clear. And I was talking about this article here. Retail investors driving Binance futures as Bitcoin slumps. Strong 4.4 to 8% losses across the board. Chainlink, 0x, BAT, Ravencoin lead the pack with double digits. And you can see some of the math here via this infographics. Despite the general exchange volume trending down, Binance futures is off to a good start. Despite the general exchange volume trending down, Binance future is off to a good start, as tweeted by CZ out there. He says the exchange reached 700 million in daily volume shortly after launch, second to only BitMEX. Okay, so you could see this infographic and you could see how much money's being thrown around. Great news for Binance. It could be a great contrast to the previously hyped backed futures exchange, as the institutional investor platform has so far topped out just shy of 2 million in daily volume. So looks like Binance is catching up. You could see Binance and even Huobi's got some volume out there. So you could see the sentiment for Bitcoin is still holding. And you can check out the sentiment as recorded by thetai.io. I'm going to check out this website as well. Another outfit showing us the market sentiment. You can see tweet volume is positive. Tweet volume's positive. Yesterday we talked about, well, actually it says neutral. Yesterday we talked about the overall tweet volume on Twitter being down a lot. You can see the price change is negative, and then the 50-day simple moving average is looking negative as well. Specific sentiment values are lowest for Bitcoin, 36%, Bitcoin Cash 37%, and Stellar at 20%, Tezos at 35%. This is all via the Tai.io, and they're a tool for gauging the market sentiment. This is the 30-day average sentiment and tweet volume via the TIE. You can see it's kind of leveling out, but it's kind of down there for 30 days and more. Let me know. I would expect the sentiment to continue to go down. We need new blood. It's not going to come, and there's not going to be any fear of missing out if they don't think that they're going to miss out on anything. And that, basically that means if the price doesn't, hit new numbers, people are not going to feel like they're missing out on the bits. That's for the new blood. So expect things to trade sideways. And for the short term, I would say things could go down to maybe even as low as under 7. Stack those bits, says Punish GT. Shout out to Johnson Cockery. He says, what's up? Any Americans here using the new Binance? Says Main Event. No, but you know what? I think that Binance, the regular Binance, is still allowing people to log in through from the U.S. So I don't know. Any second now, they may just shut it down. Link or Litecoin won't hurt if we stack some bags now for long term. And neither would Bitcoin, in my opinion. I'm still a lot more confident in Bitcoin than any of these alternative coins. I have baggies, and I've shaved some off the top of the old blockchain and moved them into Bitcoin so that I'm not so heavy in bags like Litecoin and EOS. But I still have baggies in Ether and whatnot, and even a little Steam. When I Steam, you Steam. Shout out to Passive Crypto Show. He just made it. Let me drop a bomb for you. This is part 2 of Binance Futures, Bitcoin sentiments, and more. Binance Futures is second only to BitMEX. The sentiment for the futures is all right, but I would say people are probably shorting. I don't have that data with me at hand, but I would assume people are shorting right now. Let's look at what TradingView has to say over there from the technicals, whether they're saying buy or sell. Let me pull that up for you boomers. Market technicals right now, what they're specifically reading here. One day is strong sell. So what I would expect the price to dip lower in the next 24 hours, perhaps. You can see via the moving averages and oscillators, 16 of the moving average indicators are saying sell. Strong sell right now. Let's look at what the 1 week and the 1 month technicals are reading. So with the week, it's still looking favorable. Moving averages are neutrals, but oscillators and overall summary there is saying buy. And for the 1 month, it's a strong buy via the moving averages. So it's not a... it's not doom and gloom. So this is just for the short term. So let's say if you're day trading right now, the trend is down. The trend is down. So, tomorrow it may be less than 79. We may close out less than 79. All-time for the day there is 81 onto 24 hours, all-time high, and then 79. Right now we're very low. What's that website? This is TradingView. This is TradingView. This is TradingView. This is this is probably one of the most powerful tools for charts, charting any sort of these assets, futures, everything. All the markets are here. You can see they got access to currency, stocks, futures, bonds, all of them. The stocks, everything's here. So if you haven't checked out TradingView, most people use TradingView. Shout out to Lucian. I see you, Lucian. But yeah, those are the technicals there. And if you want to read more about the sentiments for Bitcoin. They're in this article that I have linked down below, talking about the Binance futures, that they're doing okay. Retail investors driving Binance futures as Bitcoin slumps. So, Bitcoin is slumping, but the futures volume is there. You could see what they're registering compared to BitMEX here, as tweeted by CZ over there at Binance. And you can see what the overall sentiment is neutral, price is negative, and 50-day simple moving average is negative as well. And this data is pulled out of the TIE.io. The TIE.io, they are measuring sentiment and amongst other things for all the coins. So you can check that out. And I don't know how legit this is or not, but it's interesting to see what these outfits are saying. And I would agree. I think the short-term sentiment is negative. Sniper Scope will be targeting some dips. Yeah, and this could dip lower. And, listen, I still stand by my price prediction that I had at the beginning of the year. I think we're going to close the year shy of 10. It may be like 98. It may be 88. It may be 10,500, but I think it's going to be right there close to 10,000, give or take a few $100 if you ask me. And then we'll see that spike up sometime in 2020 is what I'm expecting. Again, I don't have any data to support this, other than the market sentiments that I've been coming across here every single day. But again, I'm not anybody's crypto advisor, anybody's crypto daddy. You're gonna have to make your own decision. I'm targeting 16 to 22,000, sometime in and around the halvening. Thai City, you got flagged there for some reason. Let me go ahead and show your comment. The cucks over there at YouTube, they got triggered by that word. There was a trigger. CZ effed up with the Chinese government, not trying to spread FUD, but word on the block is they want to sabotage Bitcoin before they launch their own crypto. Yeah, there's always word on the block with China. There's always a new one with China. How many times did they ban mining and ban Bitcoin only to reverse it? You never can believe the Chinese out there. Every day they're playing a new game. So, we're going to move forward. But, they're always playing some trick. So, you never know. They've banned it several times as well. So, then again, one can argue that most of that mining power is over there in China as well. So we don't know. Let's see. A part of the latest trade talk was that of a digital agreement. Yeah, and they're playing hardball, Chinese with Trump. They're playing hardball with them. They got a lot more patience. That's the bottom line. Shout out to Johnson, Passive Crypto Show, Lucian, Thai City, the rest of the boomers. We're currently at 79.69. Market sentiment is not completely favorable for the short term. For the 1 week, it's still positive. I showed you the technicals over there. Binance futures volumes are looking healthy compared to BitMEX. You can check out the market sentiment over there at the TIE.io. And I'll take a few more comments and questions before we go ahead and land the plane directly here on the tarmac. Shout out to all my crypto licensed drivers, my crypto aviators worldwide. We'll be rocking with you guys, even if we dip. I'm here, guys. I'm here. Long-term boomer. Let's not forget where we were at the beginning of the year, somewhere close to $3,000-$4,000. So we're still in the green, even if you showed up to the Bitcoin party here in January or February. You're still good. Once again, check out the article I have linked down below. Retail investors driving Binance futures at Bitcoin slumps. It talks about the Bitcoin sentiment. It links you over to the TIE.io. And check out all the other videos I have linked down below. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Stay strong. Put some weight on the bar. I'll be back at the gym tomorrow doing deadlifts. Maybe I'll hit a PR tomorrow. Let's see. Or at least get close to it. Definitely put some weight on the bar. I don't need you looking like Vitalik. On that note, I'm out of here. Once again, shout out to all the boomers in the population of the chat box. I appreciate all you boomers. Thanks to Reed Mac and thanks to Dolphin134 for dropping me a little love there in the super chat. Appreciate you guys. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.